dokie, so moving on to the back doors. Yeah, it does come up a bit higher, but I'll have a look, see what's savable. The worst bit seems to be there. Actually quite a bit there. Right, and then we've got a door to go on there. Just got wiring in it. So right, okay, I'm gonna have to get my lift out from all the way there, past all this crap, which is gonna be fun. Right, several hours later, it's been an immense amount of faff. Not really very happy with it, but it's fitted to the van. So they sort of both close. It's the best I can do at the moment. Disconnect the wiring on this one and yank them and see what it looks like. Well, it's going to be bad. After an embarrassingly long amount of time, doors now stripped of bits. I wasn't going to come up this high, but as you can see, it's quite rusty here too. So you need to do there. I don't really want to come above this strengthening bit, so I think what we're going to do is do a bit of straight line action. I think that's filler. Right, get it on our makeshift bench and go from there. As we can see, gone pretty hard on this with the wire brush on a drill. And alright, we've got a hole there, sort of round to this area, we're okay. And there's a bit of a ridge there, which I think is supposed to be there. And then this side, this is cut out to a thicker section. So I think we'll use all that we've got this side. So I'm going to cut the repair panel, which doesn't actually fit very well anyway. It's not too bad. Yeah, probably come pretty much that down there, and then I can line that recess up. This recess isn't bad, and we'll weld it inside the trim this time. And just have to come down that side. Okay, where's my pen? I've gone around, released the skin. It's probably got a bit of Bondo. Sticky stuff. Ah, there we go. Right, this is released now. So I'm going to choose my cut. It's there, probably around this edge. And then down that corner, same this side. I assume when it's spot welded onto this plate somewhere. Oh, this. Can't see where. We'll hack away at it, and this corner's on the repair panel is completely wrong, so we'll have to work something out for that. Bugger. Proving slightly trickier than I hoped, but that's that section. Slightly crusty. So this bit here appears to be, oh no, we're good. 2 spot welds around. There's another one there. I just need to take a bit more of that spot welder. Come here. Oh, there we go. Bit of Bondo. Right, so we've got this bit to go. This runs, reinforcement runs round, so I'm guessing there's going to be, feels quite robustly attached at this point. So, oh, that's one. Oh, is that a dent? Could go either way. Alright, so we'll go with a wire brush on the drill, I think. Alright, have we got it? Oh yes! You beauty. Happy with that. So, hopefully, yeah, it's going to need some slight fettling in this area here, and also down there. And also it probably would have been better if I hadn't gone so high here. Yeah. Right, let me clean some stuff up, see if I can get it to fit a bit better. It's a lovely day. Yeah, we've got some bridging pieces roughed in for this joint. I'm just trying to work out the one for this joint, which doesn't look too bad. Cut that out, and then we should be good to go. Get a bit of rust treatment on things. How is that rusting? It's a lot of rust. Well, that's like rusted through. That's the reinforcement in the middle of the panel. Water must have come. No, I don't know. I don't understand. Anyway, so I think that's it for today. I've dug out all the seam sealer down the side and rust treated it. All the bits are staying rust treated. I haven't done that side yet, but I gotta go and do stuff. And we'll finish this tomorrow. It's got to be finished tomorrow because it's got a... Well, I've only got one door on my van at the moment. Yeah, we'll get there. Again, I don't know what they make repair panels out of. It appears to be some sort of plastic. But pretty much might have to take a tiny touch off this return edge. Oh, no. Slightly overlapping the door skin, but it's not far off. We've got a good line coming down the door, I think. This is all plug welded to the thicker section. I'm going to weld on the inside when I get to it. It says, and it's a bit thin there. Ow, and hot. But yeah, grind all this off, flip the door over, and then have a look at doing the skin. But could have gone worse. And I'm gonna have to might cut a bit off that door to repair this circly section coming down into the flat. Thought of it last night, but we'll see. Little smear on some bits maybe, like filler or seam sealer. But it's a lot more of a door than it was. So we'll have that. And spin it. Do I cut the... I might cut the flanges off first before I spin it over. And clean the seam sealer off this side. Yeah, do that and we'll spin it over and then vacuum it a bit and go from there. I've just been having a nose at this panel and I think like either I cut on this curve and lose the weld in the curve, or cut the original panel and lose the join, because then you can just fill this corner. I don't know. We'll see now. I think we're going to go to that line at the moment. Obviously I'd forgotten how bad it was around the door handle. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut across there. Then I can get this section off and then we'll go from there. Gotta stop saying we'll go from there. That will be next. Don't know. Right, after, oh wow, that weighs quite a bit. I need to bend this flange back up. Don't quite know where that's come from. Clean this up as much as possible. Bonded was what was causing me the problems there. So I couldn't put a joggled joint across there anyway because it goes to the surface. Quite a lot of the frame looks alright. That bit doesn't, but we'll try and pretend we didn't see that. Don't get me wrong, there's bits of the frame that don't. I'm going to vacuum a lot of this crap out before it buggers up the lock. And clean up the edges, see what actually is metal and what's not. And then go a bit higher, I think. Yep. I'm committed, or should be committed, one way or the other. It's pretty heavily bonded in this bit, so I'm going to get a bit of heat gun involved. I think I've cut all the way through. And see if I can unpeel. So with a heat gun and a little pry bar, we're up to the delicious floppily dopplies. So I'm going to cut down there and then unpeel this corner. I think there's a couple of spot welds in this. Where's my pliers? We'll be back. Oh, they stuck it good. Well, that's just not that good. I don't know what's holding this bit. Oh, I do. Okie dokie. Hey, it was just stuck on. through there a bit. Never mind. Let's start cleaning up some flange. No, you're going to comment on that? Right, we've rust treated, sticky stuff applied. Oh, I need to vacuum the last bit of crap out of there. Blow it off a bit. Took the paint off this edge and that edge. Let's do this. Yeah, at this point it looks pretty awful. It's not hugely warped. It's a little bit of a low spot there. I'm going to look at it when it's all cleaned up. Flip it over, fold all these edges over, and go from there. Sorry, not go from there. Do the next bit. Nothing to it, but I don't know. I'm going to have to come up with a catchphrase, aren't I? So we're folding our edges. This I borrowed in... Oh, God. Sorry, Hank, if you're looking for your door skin folder. I borrowed it off a guy who used to live 2 doors up from me in probably 1994. So what I'm doing is using a dolly on the back, folding over with a hammer to about like that. And then as you crimp it, push it forward like that. Otherwise you end up with a bulgy bit. And it's not going too bad. So I'm going to get this folded all the way around. And then flip it over, grind our weld off, and then look at fixing this last bit. And we're doing alright. Nice. And we are fully folded. Yeah, boy. Put a dent in there. 1 second. Forgot this edge was folded back a little bit, but it's pretty flat now. So we're going to spin it, grind off that weld, and yeah, we're pretty happy with this. Anyway, okay, all right. Needs a little. Like you can see it in a couple of places, I've left the weld slightly proud. Oh, I think I should take that down, actually. But that's where it needs, it's going to need filling across here anyway, because it has gone slightly, only slightly. I'll probably make that a bit better. So another go. Alright, we'll have that. Like I say, it needs prepping, and it is going to need filling below the swage line and obviously there. And I've still got to fix this bit here. That needs to come out a little bit. But gist of a door. And take the stickers off. Yeah, we'll have that. So I don't know if I'm gonna, this needs spraying before it goes on really. I have got a mobile guy coming here tomorrow. If I can get this finished in the morning, I don't know, we'll see. This might be the end of the video. It's probably not going to be. I'm going to probably do that bit. Right, we'll show you more soon. Little smear on some bits maybe. Filler or seam sealer. But it's a lot more of a door than it was. So we'll have that. And spin it. Do I cut the... I might cut the flanges off first before we spin it over. Oh, and clean the seam sealer off this side. Yeah, do that and we'll spin it over and then vacuum it a bit and go from there. And we're back. So yeah, just gotta get this bit done. Now, luckily, oh, I thought I had a straight bit. That's not actually any help. Right, let's cut a little bit, fold it, see where we go. I have to do a little frame repair in here, but it's not much. Yeah, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. So we've lashed in the first bit. Well, first two bits. We've repaired the frame and put this angle piece in. Now I'm gonna put a sort of curve in, but it's gonna be slightly down, and then just fill in the gap, and then put a bit on the reverse probably. Okay. Yeah, we've got our little bits in. I think that needs to go in a little bit. So I'm just going to give that it's tacked now and reasonably reasonable. I'm going to give that a little tappy there, and then I think we're okay.